Hi, I'm Chloe.
I'm Shauna.
And I'm Shanae.
And we're Las Mamas Locas. All right, well, for today's episode, we're discussing Know Your Baby Daddy.
Bow,
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 bow.
bow.
All right. He not really my baby daddy. That my fiance.
Shout out fiance. Okay.
He real sweet or whatever. My man got 2 jobs. Okay, provider.
2 jobs.
We like a man like that. He provide, he protect, and he made sure to get you in the house.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wow.
Yes.
Honestly, a little jealous, but really happy.
But I'm happy for you, but just know.
Period. All my girls gotta win. All right. Shanae?
We're gonna go with Chloe on the next step because I think I kind of take the trophy on this episode. So I'm gonna let y'all build me up. Okay?
So runner up. So I only have 1 kid, 1 baby daddy. I have my son most of the time. So really, essentially, some holidays and every other weekend. So like 72 hours. I don't know. I feel like I love being a mom, so it doesn't bother me all the time, you know? But it would be nice to see your son grow up with his father in the picture more often. Because I can't say he's not there because he has his 72 hours. But, I don't know. I feel bad more so for my son than I do for myself, if that makes sense.
I can see that. I definitely can see that. I feel like it's one of those that, like, I wish you had more time with your dad. I wish you were able to experience what that typical imaginatory picture of what a family is supposed to be.
Right.
At the end of the day, I still feel like that's failure. Not failure, but like that's a demark for the parents because it didn't work out, right? So yes, now the kid is suffering, but as long as the communication can be healthy, then there is a chance for it to be good, it to work out, it to go from being a single mom to being a co-parenting mom.
I'm not there. I'm still very single
and
mom.
I feel like there's definitely levels to parenting, right? Like you have your, I feel like the very, very top, I would say, will kind of be like the level that you're at. You're in a healthy relationship with your partner and you guys are there. Well, I guess it'll be a situation where we're both at, right? It just took me a little bit longer to get there than you, where you hit the nail on the head right away. You know, you found a good man. You decided to have a child with him, and it's going great for you guys. Whereas, like,
man, so
yeah, talk about it.
Good man.
Right? Real good.
No,
Okay.
but really with Pierre, it's like, I feel like from, like, the beginning, like, even before I was pregnant, or, like, while I was pregnant, even, like, now, like, he likes fatherhood. And
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is.
But
Like,
you
gotta...
to see that when, like, if I brought Jason to the house, how he would just take Jason and go play with him for hours and hours.
Like
and
a big
I'm
child.
Yeah,
Like a big child.
Yeah.
But he does it in a way of, like, yes, child, but also, like, I want this unit, like, of what a family consists of.
This feels right. This feels good. This feels
Right.
like I'm at home. Almost.
Right.
Well, I guess, okay, so let me put y'all on to why I said I take the trophy in this episode.
Put you on to the T.
I'm about to put you on, and I feel like in our podcast, we're here to be transparent, we're here to be real, we're here to be honest. I have 3 kids, and I have 3 baby fathers. It took me, that saying, third time the charm, is true. It took me the 3rd child to come across a man that wanted to be a father, that wanted to be a part of his child's life, to understand the responsibilities of being in his child's life. And then on top of that, I'm going to give this man credit every single time because he's choosing to raise kids that are not his. So it's like, you will always kind of like look at a person like that differently because you don't have to. You don't have to raise somebody else's child, but you're choosing to,
Right.
you know? And I'm coming from a place of like, I dealt with coming from like the fathers of narcissistic fathers, selfish fathers, neglected fathers that are just
Ancient.
ghost, honestly, you know? And like, you know, I had my daughter tell me one time, Mom, I'm good. You're mommy and daddy. And it was like, wow. It was like, do I appreciate that statement that she just told me, or do I just like also come down on myself because I made a decision to have a child with this person that didn't live up to his part?
I think it's 50-50.
Right? Like it's one of those love-hate
Right.
situations.
She's acknowledging that, you know, most people can't do it.
Exactly.
And you made sure you did it
Right.
every day.
Right.
Without, like, missing a beat. But then she's also, like, she doesn't know what it looks like. You know what I mean?
She doesn't know what a healthy relationship is.
So to you, you feel like maybe you took that away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. Because I kind of feel the same way when it comes to Jason. Like, he'll never really understand what a healthy family unit, like
A dynamic, a healthy family dynamic.
Yeah.
And I feel like also like dads play a huge part because I feel like that also helped me, I guess, choose the partner.
Right.
I guess.
You kind of chose what your dad displayed he was.
Yeah.
Your dad is very much a provider. He's going to make sure everybody got it, even if I got to go without for a little bit. Like, everybody's going to be taken care of and well taken care of at that. So you saw that growing up. I didn't really see that growing up. So you just copied
what you saw.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like essentially that's kind of all that we do, because I can tell you right now, I chose many men that were kind of like
my mom
an
told me
impression
the
of a
same
dad that I saw and everything like that, and it was just like there's not one exact picture of a dad, right? Because like there's dads, like I went through being in a relationship with my daughter's father.
Mm-hmm.
I left where we was at, came back over here. Now he's not existent to my daughter. Mm-hmm. So I had to pick up the pieces. Then I had another child, and it's like I should have seen certain things, but we're no longer together. So now instead of dealing with another parent that's just not there, now I'm dealing with a parent that I'm going to say somewhat co-parenting with, because it's not an even situation. Mm-hmm. Many things fall on me, but he wants to be in his son's life, so I'm going to allow that because he is a boy. And I think it is crucial for a man to be in a boy's life, in some aspect, right? And then to go from being in a relationship with someone that, before we even had a child together, he took my kids to school. He played with them. Yeah. He was the one that was like, hey, you want to go outside? Let's go do this. I'll teach you how to ride. He taught my son how to ride a bike. Yeah. So it's like, and then we go into the aspect of, now we have a kid together, and now he gets to see it from the beginning. You get what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's a different, you look at a man differently, honestly. Yeah. You know, like, because it's like, oh, okay. Ow. I like what I see. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those. So it's like, yes, it took me a while.
But you got there.
But I got there. And I got there in a moment of in time where I didn't think it was possible. Where I was ready to take the world on my shoulders. And we got this. Me and my two, we're good here. I'm going to make it happen for them every single time, because I think as a mom, we automatically take on that role. Yes. Whether you're in a relationship or not, right? I feel like automatically you know that, like, I'm mom, I got this. Right. Right? And then when you deal with taking a path where now it's just mom. Right. All right, cool. So I got mom and dad. I got both paths that we're supposed to be on. Right. And it's like, there's things that I feel like in the relationship you should see. Right. And not ignore. And kind of like take your shades off for a second and stop being like love blind. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Acknowledge those red flags. Sit in it for a little bit. See if that's something that you can really take with you. Exactly. Because I feel like even with, aside from fatherhood, knowing your partner is crucial.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Knowing the fact that knowing his good, knowing his bad, and knowing
The in between.
the in betweens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, ooh, maybe I don't like that exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can do this.
Right. But it's
Right.
okay to say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like sometimes with moms or women in general, like, they're so, well, you know what? The good always outweighs the bad. And it's like, yes, but you also have to acknowledge that with the good does come the bad. Like, you
Right.
have to sit in those
Right.
bads. You
Right.
have to eat it now because you decided to take that on.
That's the thing I was gonna say. Like with both of you guys, I mean, I know you guys feel like, oh, you know, like you guys have baby daddy, you're not with them. But I feel like it takes a lot of courage to know that, okay, although I had a kid with this person, I don't have to stay with this person because I have a kid
Right.
with them. So I feel like that's another, like, you know, that's a little thing that I feel like you guys should also take within yourselves and not have to kind of carry everything
Right,
else. Just
absolutely.
know, like, all right, I don't want my kid to feel like this is an image of what I want them to be able to
Right.
see,
Right.
you know, growing up. Like, this relationship is toxic, or this relationship is just not working out, and they see that mom's not happy
Right.
or dad's not happy. Maybe this relationship is just not
Right.
something that
It's
I
not
want them
for
to
us.
mirror and grow up to be. Even if it's just, well, mom and dad's not together, if two parents are happy and they're not together, that's fine too.
That's okay. But I feel like both parents can make that decision that we're not happy together, but we're gonna do what we ultimately need to do to make sure you're happy.
But that
Right.
comes with maturity. And I
And
feel like,
that's crucial.
yeah, but I also, like, I totally agree. And I feel like sometimes, like, when you break up that couple dynamic, like, even though you were with your child's father or baby daddy or whatever you call him, you know, like, and you guys do decide to break up, you see a whole different person sometimes, like, a
Yes.
whole different
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you can see a narcissistic side,
Yes.
a vindictive side,
Yes.
a trifling side, and you like, yo, who is this person?